obviously January 6th happened. We all know what happened, but now we have this indictment. You're saying that his favorability might go up. Can you explain that a little bit?
Sure. That certainly there were a number of people that were hardcore Trump supporters, that they were going to support Trump regardless of anybody else that ran. We're seeing this in sort of the sort of race that we're seeing now between Trump and DeSantis. Even though DeSantis isn't a declared candidate, it seems like he's going to be the main competitor for Trump. And so a lot of hardcore Trump supporters were already directing their criticisms towards DeSantis, including Trump himself. But every time that Trump seemed to be under fire for something, their support for Trump would only increase. And so one of the things that somebody like DeSantis would have had to have hoped to do would be to peel off some Trump supporters that maybe liked Trump's policies, but were maybe getting tired of his approach, his style, and maybe wanted somebody that was still going to be a fighter. That's still important, but maybe with not the antagonistic approach that Trump seemed to have. But with Trump being under fire, political fire, other possible candidates, whether it's DeSantis or Haley or anybody else, they really can't complain about or they're going to complain about the political nature of this. And many of them did, suggesting that this is just a political move on the part of these folks, which basically then means that they can't criticize Trump for it. Where if it had been some other type of crime, who knows what it might have been, bribery or something like that, that then they could say, okay, well, we can't have somebody that's running for president that does this. So other candidates are in this tough situation where they can't criticize Trump, and Trump supporters are going to be even more energized. And some people that maybe would be willing to look at some other candidate are now going to say, well, we can't let the Democrats do this to our candidate, meaning in their eyes Trump, or just Republicans in general. And so that's going to have the effect, at least in the short term, of potentially increasing Trump's favorability. Now, again, we have to wait and see what the specifics are of the indictment, or if it really is something that isn't as on shaky legal ground as everybody, or many people at least, seem to believe right now, then maybe that will change. But right now, I think, and many people on various platforms, media platforms, have suggested that this almost guarantees that not only will Trump win the nomination, but possibly the general election as well.